Poor people buy things while owners build things. Welcome to Streams. On this edition of Streams, I'll be sharing with you how to move from being a consumer to an owner. You see, some people, their life has always been consuming and buying things. They cannot really measure any time they have owned anything that is tangible. You see a repeat in their life. A salary comes in, bills goes out, life upgrades, and nothing is left. And that is repeated again and again. What are the liabilities that you see in the life of a consumer? They buy a new phone, they buy new cars. Anything that takes money away from you is what we call a liability. And if you live in that state, you own nothing, you control nothing, and nothing extra is left because all of your income comes from earned income, and it goes out through the bills, and at the end of the month you have nothing left. But what is the difference? A owner is somebody that thinks of things or buys things that has value to them, that gives them money, that gives them passive income. And the difference between a consumer and a owner is not money. The difference is the thinking, is how they look at money. A consumer thinks of money to spend. A owner thinks of how to turn money to make more money for them. A consumer thinks of what it costs. An owner thinks of its value. A consumer says, can I afford it? An owner thinks, can it make me more money? So it's not a function of money. It's a function of the way they both think. It's a function of their mindset. And you need to make that transition in as well. You need to look at money from the angle of multiplication, not depletion. Not just to spend, but to buy the right things that gives you passive income. What are the things that owners think about? They think of ownership and control. They think of things that can elevate their finance. And over a period of time, if you give equal amount of money to a consumer and an owner with a bright side mindset of ownership, you will see they will build that money and spend it differently. Somebody will buy liabilities. A consumer will always buy liabilities. An owner will be thinking of assets, things that can give them money, systems, business that can add value. Are you a consumer or you're an owner? It's not the money you have, it's the mindset with which you approach money and wealth in itself. I will encourage you to be an owner, because if you remain a consumer, you'll be trapped in the trap of comfort and money. But with ownership mindset, you begin to build asset and passive income, and you can go up the pyramid, wealth pyramid that I've shared in previous videos. I hope this is useful because it helps you to evaluate where you are on the swing, on the pendulum. Are you on the side of a consumer or you're on the side of ownership? Thank you for watching, and I want you to share this with your loved ones. I hope it's helping you. But be sure to subscribe to this channel, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Streams. But be sure to comment, are you a consumer or an owner?